So, oh man, I've been out of commission, man. My period started yesterday, and that took me out. The first day of my period puts me in a deep feminine energy. Like, I want to be taken care of at the time, and I be tired too. I be wanting to sleep, or I will sleep. Like, I could just be sitting on the couch and then fall asleep for 15 minutes, wake up and be like, damn. So I'm outside, y'all. And see how kids just be yelling just to be yelling? I mean, they be right down each other's face and still be yelling, you know? So anyways, I was watching a Dolo video. Like, I only watched it until he got to the 9th house. So he said that in the 9th house, he was talking about like this full moon next 5 days, what the energy is going to be like for whatever Virgo is in your chart. And see, that's why I wish he would do my damn chart. I like the way that he explains shit, because I read astrology books. I study astrology. It's something I got an interest in. I don't want to be an astrologer, but because astrology is a little bit left brain to me. It feels very mathematical, but it is also very, look at this woman feeding these damn birds now. She don't know what she doing. And these birds be disrespectful. They be disrespectful when you feed them. I mean, damn, you go on the beach now and they be up here stealing your food. They be ganging up on you, circling you. You got food out there on the beach if you want to. But these ducks over here, when they be feeding them, these ducks be getting unhealthy because all they feed them is bread. So they be walking around here like they have high blood pressure. I seen a duck before, and he was just breathing hard. I'm like, damn, does ducks always sound like that? Like, I'm looking at this duck like, what's wrong with you? You look like you got high blood pressure, like feathers falling out and all of that. And I went to that same park like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. I was walking, and I seen somebody come out there in a van catching these damn ducks. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was gonna cook it, or maybe he was a part of animal control, because this was in a bougie neighborhood, you know, and they was trying to catch the sick ducks and take care of them. Oh, look at this cat. It's the closest I got to your ass. You learn from your baby mom? Nope. See, if he would have learned from his baby mom, he would have came to me, because he would have thought I had food. Anyways. But he's still looking at me, though. He be looking miserable, y'all. He don't know. He ain't as smart as his baby mama, because he be having to, like, go in the dumpster and food and shit. She's so damn smart that she got people bringing her food like a goddess. So, anyways, damn, I forgot what I was talking about before that. Anyways, let's go back to this 9th house. So he said the devils, you're gonna find the devil and things that you are learning about, knowledge and stuff like that. I thought that was very interesting, because I came across this YouTuber called CD Fury, and I fuck with him, but he was doing like these exposing videos and stuff. And I was at the DMV today, and I had watched like 2 of them. And just watching those 2 videos brought me to an awareness just about like masculine energy and these hotels and how they be misleading people and all of that. So all because they be so wrapped up in their ego. And I really do feel like sometimes it should be very purposeful, like purposely destroying the community just so they could gain more money. Now, they could be doing that consciously or subconsciously. Subconsciously would be like them not thinking too much of it, what they do. Them scheming black people or people in general, and putting out false information, but not really caring about the domino effect that would cause. Not really caring about how they affecting people's lives and stuff like that. But the reason why they even doing that in the first place is because they have been programmed to chase greed and money. I was watching one on I'm so bad with these names. Let me go in my history. Brother Polite. And I didn't even watch that whole video, y'all. I just watched like the first minute or 2. And he said that I believe in money more than I believe in God. Now, just by him saying that automatically told me a lot about his character. Told me that I can't trust a motherfucker like this, because to me, God is not like within a book or religion or anything like that. God is like a vibration. It's unity and the oneness and pure love. So, and when I say pure love, I ain't talking about always being nice. So, I mean, just saying. But God is like an awareness. It's within the way that we treat each other and connect with everything. It's in the way that we connect with everything. So, when you tell me that you believe in money more than you do God, what I'm actually hearing is that you believe in this facade more than you believe in being spiritually free. And that's why, hold on, am I recording? Because sometimes, and that's why I would never fuck with him. I don't know him, nothing like that, but it just be like certain things like that be telling me all I need to know. All I need to know about people. Like, people really be telling on themselves, but it's be crazy sometimes because people are not really aware. They not aware. Like, I don't think he know that that's what he really saying. I don't think he know that. He's so caught up in the facade. Now, that's how I know that his life is going to be hellish, because he don't stand on no foundation, especially if he don't believe in God. So that means that he gonna be caught up in a lot of situations like a fucking Judas. Now, I learned that from watching the Judas and the Black Messiah. That man ended up killing himself. Why? Because he believed in money more than he believed in God. Yo, man, it's been crazy lately. Like, just everything being so connected. I really don't believe in coincidences no more, because life keeps showing that doesn't exist. Everything happened for a reason, but the reason is within other forms of awareness. I feel like there's something about everything, like this environment and stuff like that. Like, I feel like there's a universal law of like integrity and truth. And the reason I feel like that is because before these motherfuckers lie to us and try to convince us of certain things, they do tell us the truth. They hide it. They hide it within their programming. I just got to such a sensitivity that I feel like I could automatically feel it. And not just being in a sensitivity, but owning my sensitivity. Being at peace with it, because for a long time I thought it was a major hindrance. So I tried really hard for years to dismiss it or get rid of it. And then when I started to be at peace with my sensitivity, that's when I started to be open to all these frequencies and stuff like that. So I'm very spiritual naturally, just because all I could feel, but I'm very logical, very rational. So I look at everything and I instantly make sense of it. Because I feel like everything can be made sense of. Even if I was to see like a ghost or something like that, something that they say that is fantasy, I can make sense of that. And then when you're able to make sense of it, it's like you don't fear it no more. There was the times that I was afraid of ghosts and shit like that. But a ghost had never hurt me. So that's that. But going back to what he was talking about, he was saying that's where you find the devil. And I felt like watching those two videos opened my eyes up to these devils in our communities, our period, that be teaching and misleading people, getting people lost and stuff like that, man. Not all of it is conscious though. But it's like, I feel like people already been aware of this, aware of what I'm aware to right now. I'm much sure of it. Ooh. So, like, watching like Dolo and stuff like that, we just talk and act the same. I don't try to talk and act like him. I don't know why we so similar. Oh my God, every motherfucking time, bitch. Like, every time I sit on that bench or something, cars start pulling up. It be start to get crowded. That's why I feel like I have to keep walking, keep moving. Because if I sit for too long, it's like going to start getting crowded or something. But yeah, like I said, I don't know why we so similar or whatever. But I'm just happy to see a masculine talking like him, to be real with you, cause shit, I don't know. Now when I see like divine masculine energy or whatever, I shout it out, I point it out. I even feel like this CD Fury dude he got divinity in him, but even watching his videos, I caught some things that I really don't like. Whatever, we all got them. Shadows in our personality and stuff like that. I'm not just hyper aware of my own. I'm hyper aware of other people's shadows too. It's like I just can't help but fucking see them. And I don't be wanting to be calling them out. I don't. But sometimes you have to. It's like you have to shine light on that demon to like exercise it or whatever. At least that's my way. I feel like somebody else is doing the same thing but in a different way. Like maybe they bless some water and got some holy water and they throw it on somebody and all of a sudden that person is like, I'm delivered or whatever. But the only reason of that is because the person who created the holy water believes so much in what it can do that it make other people believe in it. And like belief is like manifestation. And that's what happened. Oh man. So many kids out today. Oh, it's Friday. Okay. But yeah, we do got some devils out here. I'm finna start shouting out like divine feminine energy too. I want to put divine feminine on, and I want to talk more to divine feminines that are healthy. You know, because I could see a person, and this person could be like strung out on drugs or whatever. But I have a conversation with that person and tell that it's something special. They got divinity in them. It's something special about that person, the way that they think and perceive the world. And maybe so many people convinced him not to believe in that to the point that he didn't believe in it. But it was so true that they needed to escape. So they went to drugs, made bad decisions and stuff like just to escape without dying. And that's probably because even with all their divinity, they still got convinced to fear death. So, and I was thinking about that in that Judas and the Black Messiah movie. I was thinking about that character and the Judas character. And I was like, damn. So at the end, he killed himself, right? After all of that. And I was like, damn, if you had stopped fearing death much sooner, you could have prevented homeboy from getting killed, you know? But to be honest, all of that was divine. It's a divine lesson that we needed to learn. Because there was times that I was looking at Fred Hampton like he was dumb and lost in something, because there was a time that he knew he was going to go back to jail for 5 years. And his people which was my type of people. They was out there looking for solutions. Like, man, take your ass to Cuba or something like that. Like, you know, do what you have to do, because, and so was his baby mother. I would have been, he like he wasn't married to me, because I would have been on some, man, not hell motherfucking, I would have started planning his trip to Cuba when he was in jail the first time. I was like, I would have had known that they would try to kill him. And I love differently. I love way too hard for that shit, bitch. I'm gonna start, my mind is instantly, it's gonna think of ways to like protect that person, and let's like go somewhere we could have peace and stuff like that. But he was all like, he would do the 5-year bid, and he would do it for the people. And I thought that, at first I thought it was stupid, but then I had respect for it, because that was the movie I started to tap into actual Fred energy. And the reason he wanted to do that is because he knew if he ran, that they would never give like the remainder people in the States any peace or whatever. So he thought that going to jail and making plans while he doing that bid and building these schools and stuff was more progressive. It would have been better for the people. But I really think that his whole life was a divine lesson to show us like that's not the way that we are supposed to fight oppression. That's not the way. And I felt like the only way that we will be able to believe that and not go down that route is we had to see somebody else go through it and be crucified for it, to see, okay, now that didn't work, let's go do this. Okay, that didn't work, okay, let's go do this. Like that. So it had to be played out. And even the Judas dude, I don't have no animosity. Now they both dead. They both got peace. They ain't tripping about that. They ain't beefing in heaven about it. Trust and believe. They probably more like, man, you did a good job, man. You really made me believe that you was on my side. He was like, yeah, I know, right? That's how it is. So, anyways, stay blessed, y'all.